Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today I'm going to be doing a speed animate. I'm going to be animating part of the theme song for our original web series, Demonic Crepes. It's about a girl and her demon cat who save Tokyo from various monsters from all across the galaxy. It's super fun. I'm having a lot of fun animating here today. I have Toonboom open right now. I did the background earlier today in Photoshop. I kind of zhuzhed up her apartment a little bit. I gave her like a more 1960s TV, which is super cute. And if you guys watched a previous video called, I believe is Visual Development number 1, I designed a bunch of stuff from around her apartment, and you'll see her little call to action phone. This is very popular in the superhero genre. The Powerpuff Girls and the Incredibles have one, so I really want Sophie to have one, even though she is anonymously the superhero that keeps saving the day. The mayor or the police force still has a direct line right to her. So yeah, this is her phone. I want it to be super cute. It is pink with a purple bow, and then the center is like this jewel, and then it just kind of like lights up when you're being called. So that's super cute. I'm going to be animating that today after I construct the phone, and then I'm going to be having her pick up the phone and bring it to her face, and then kind of talk, like just listen to like, oh my gosh, like you have to come immediately, Tokyo's in danger, and she kind of goes like, oh, Tokyo's in danger, and then gets a determined look on her face, and Pancake's there, and he's all sleepy because it woke him up in the middle of the night, and then they charge out her door, like of her balcony. They just jump off the balcony, and then there's like a sparkle of light as she transforms to her magical Supergirl outfit, and then on the TV we remain inside the apartment, and then we're gonna zoom in on the TV, and we'll see on TV that she is in fact defeating the monster that was in the background of the TV the whole time. So yeah, this is kind of an idea that I had because I really have to establish the show, and I have to establish all these important things about the show. And so I did already like Pancakes being a demon, and I did the establishing shot, which I already did a video about, another speed animate, where we have the monster in perspective while he's going through the city, and that like killed me. Oh, actually no, that's not a speed animate. The one where Pancake becomes a demon, or a demon shrinking into a teeny tiny kitty cat, is the one that I did speed animate. The other one, I did not do a speed animate for. That was the you're in the perspective of a monster stomping through Tokyo, and then you come across Harajuku crepes, and then Sophie pops out and transforms magically and defeats the monster. That one was just super stressful, so I did not want to record it because I was like freaking out. It's fine. It's important to challenge yourself. Yeah, so I really want to be important. I want to show that she's kind of this superhero, call to action, magical girl. She needs to save Tokyo. Tokyo really needs her. I came up with this idea that I was curious what Tokyo, like the people of Tokyo, like what the news would call her. And so I kind of batted this idea around for a while. I'm like, well, do they just know her as a superhero? Obviously, her super identity is a secret, even though she's like the only blonde in Tokyo. It's supposed to be a secret. Like, she doesn't reveal who she is, so the bad guys don't, show up to her apartment or whatever. Even though it's pretty obvious. Like, it's pretty obvious who she is, even though it's a mystery to everyone else. So I got into the idea that the news calls her Princess Super Crystal, and so that's her like official like superhero name. That's what they know her as. She doesn't really call herself that. She's just Sophie, and she's just doing her best to use these magical gems from other worlds to help defeat evil. So yes, Princess Super Crystal. And I feel like if I pitched this to a network, they'd insist on calling the show Princess Super Crystal. Ah, goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired, guys. Princess Super Crystal, because I've gotten a couple people already saying that Demonic Crepes, like, how could you do something so evil? This is so against, like, my Christian values. And I'm like, whoa, hold on there, girl. Like, did you see, like, the trailer? Like, it's a very loose definition of a demon. It's just kind of like another form of monster in this world. So no, it has nothing to do with Christianity or anything like that. I don't mean to offend anyone. It's cute crystals and Princess Super Crystal. It's nothing truly like religious or anything like that. So I feel like networks would be like, maybe you should call the show Princess Super Crystal. And I'm like, I don't know, it sounds kind of generic, but I like the name as an in-universe name. Yeah. So anyway, let me just tell you about what I'm doing here. Here I have the phone, and it's gonna be kind of in front of this like mysterious crystally background, probably deep purple, because every background has to be deep purple in this show for some reason. And so I have her hand coming off screen. This whole scene was kind of hard to draw just because I really I wanted it to look good. I wanted the phone to look good in perspective, and this is kind of like a vintagey looking phone. I really want it to look vintage. There's no really quite set date that this takes place. It's not a certain time frame. It's supposed to be modern, and in the pilot episode I did draw her smartphone charging next to her when she's going to bed at night. And now I'm kind of like, ooh, do I regret that? Because I want it to be timeless. I don't want, there's obviously not going to be any like hashtag dope lines in there, because that really ages it. I don't want to I want you to be able to pick this up at any time and be like, this makes sense and this looks good. There's no like jokes that make you cringe or anything like that. That's really to a certain time. I am animating in Toonboom. I did the backgrounds in Photoshop. I go 15 frames per second. That way it's kind of like the whole thing is on doubles. And I'm using slight opacity layers to do the glowing of the gem. And I have several different layers that have, the phone on one layer, her hands on another, and then when they touch, then it makes one layer together. So yeah, you guys have been asking for me to do like almost a just Toonboom tutorial, and I can do that. It's kind of hard to explain because it's almost second nature now. I taught myself, despite going to school for animation, I did teach this to myself. So yeah, I'm using a 22-inch HD Cintiq tablet. I love this thing. It's my baby. I've had it forever. And yes, you guys probably have noticed by now, I am in the new studio space. I moved a little while ago, and I have not had the chance to upload a new, vlog or whatever. Let me know, do you want to see me decorate it? Do you want to see me just like show it off? What do you think? I love this space a lot. You can tell there's so much more light. My old place had the worst lighting because I had an awning over my window, and then the only light I had was reflected off the grass, so I had this really green light, whereas here it's almost like, whoa, like super bright light. I get the afternoon sun, not the morning sun, so I like it a lot. This place makes me so happy. I love my new space. So yes, definitely look forward to that new video. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. And thank you so much for being patient with my uploads. It's been really crazy lately. I moved at the end of December, beginning of January, and it was a thing. And oh my gosh, I just love my new place so much. I'm so grateful to be out of the old place and into the new. So I already feel like so inspired, and I just love being here. And then I went on a family vacation to Hawaii, and I loved it. We stayed at Aulani, and it was so wonderful. I swam with sharks, and I surfed on waves, and I drank out of pineapples, and oh, it was so wonderful. It was so great to spend that time with my family. And I felt so inspired. I made sure I took in everything about like color and shape and movement that I learned, from fish and flowers and all that kind of stuff. So, oh my gosh, it was truly so much fun. And some other less fortunate things happened right after my trip to Hawaii. So I'll probably make a video about that too. It's a little hard to talk about, but it's okay, and I'm okay, and we're doing all right. So there's just been so much going on this month of January, and it's almost done already. I can't believe it. So yeah, definitely look forward to doing more usual posts. I will be probably posting a video very soon I'm going to be doing a review of all of the art books that I have, and I'll show how you can learn from them. So yeah, look forward to a bunch of really cool stuff. I'm feeling super inspired this year. Again, the release of this show is to be decided. The more I work on the theme song, the closer we are to that release date. I know you guys are so excited, because I'm so excited, because we've been working so hard and so long on this. It frustrates me too, because I finished that pilot like a friggin' year ago, and I really want to show it to you guys. We have a lot to figure out before then. It wasn't as simple as a simple upload. Things kept coming in, and But I'm so excited to show you guys, and I think you guys are really, really gonna like it. And I've also been working on Sophie's Picnic Panic, and I'm gonna be super honest with you guys, I've improved a lot, and so Sophie's Picnic Panic, in my opinion, visually just looks so much better than the pilot, but they're both great. I also just want to do a super special shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You guys are super awesome. I had a friend tell me like, hey, why don't you put up a Patreon page? And I'm like, oh no, no one's gonna do it. Like, I don't know, I feel bad. Like, I don't think anyone's really gonna support the show, and it's just gonna be up there and it's gonna be a void. And I actually have 3 of you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys are so sweet, and like, it means so much to me that you guys really believe in the show. And this is like, it's a dream of mine. This is what I do in my free time. I have a part-time art job during the day, and then at night I get to do this. It's quite a dream. It's something I never could have, like thought I could do on my own. Just like make a show I really, really love, and something I want to see on TV. And as a childhood dream of mine, it's an adulthood dream of mine. And you guys are really, really helping me out with your support. And even if you're not a Patreon, just thank you so much for clicking on this video. It means so much to me. Comments and all that stuff. Sometimes you get some crappy comments, but the good ones really feel so good. To know that I'm not just putting out these videos into a void, and you guys really like the stuff I'm putting out there. So for the rest of the opening, the theme song, I believe I'm going to be pulling some parts from some of the promotions, so like the trailer 1, trailer 2, because those have a lot of really interesting and intriguing clips that like don't necessarily like tie to a certain story, but it really expresses what the show is going to be, what it's going to feel like. So I'm going to probably pull a lot from there. And then another big thing I have to animate for the theme song is the establishing shot at the end. It's like they line up all the villains, or they have like all like the supporting cast, and then there's Sophie and she's looking fabulous with Pancake. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. I just have to think of a way to do it that's original and fun and full of joy and stuff like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I have to figure out like how the logo's gonna look and all that stuff. So all of this is very exciting. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, and it's been such a ride, and I want to thank you guys again for watching. And even if you can't, give on Patreon, I really, really appreciate it if you guys share these videos with your friends. I want to see, lots of people getting excited about this or getting really inspired. I really started this channel because I wanted to show, you guys that you can make a TV show. You can do it. You can storyboard it. You can have this idea. It can be full of color. It can be full of life. It can speak to you on a screen and be moving and like have a life of its own. Like anything you believe in, like you can do it. You can create these worlds, and I'll show you how. I'll show you how I did it. And we'll go on this adventure together. And I just love to hear that this, inspired you guys to keep going, or like, to make your own stories, and that is so, so exciting. Alright, so here you see she has a determined look on her face, and she's about to hang up the phone because she got the call, and then she's going to jump out the window. Unfortunately, my camera died, so definitely stay tuned. I'll be animating more of this. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to be a patron on Patreon, you can go ahead and click it down below. I super appreciate it. You guys get special benefits, videos, vlogs, and little updates, and lots of special prizes depending on your tier, so that's super fun. We also have our merch on Redbubble, and until next time, guys, stay inspired.